said that the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
That's right.
And eventually, truth will come around, and people will see, history will be written of this criminal enterprise that has been going on in education over the last couple of years. And when this story is written, there's going to be an accounting, and people are going to say, who were the heroes? Who were the villains? Which side were you on? Well, we know about Mayor Bloomberg. I mean, it's been said. This has nothing to do with education. He thought he was going to be the education mayor, and he's right. He was going to be the mayor of educational disaster. Chancellor Klein, you would never see his face around anymore. Okay? He was the poster child of educational reform. Now he is a poster child for kryptonite. Nobody wants him anywhere around. Now let's go down the line. Chancellor Walcott. The man is not an educator. I have nothing to say about him. Right? We respect him as a human being, but not as an educator. And then we look at deputy chancellors and other people, and we say, are these people educators, or are they merely opportunists, parasites? There to pick up a few bucks, okay, and make a name for themselves in this. And then, honestly, I have to look at the old educators, like Bill, who was just up here from the CSA, and so many of the people in the networks and the superintendents who privately say, you know something, I have to feed my family, but this is a disaster. Right? This is a crime. I recognize it. I can't shout it out, but I want you to know. Okay? Which side are you on? Principal Jerry Mayoni at Grady High School. He's a good friend of mine, a good friend of teachers. And she said, I don't need to replace 50% of the staff at Grady High School. I stand by the staff. Just like I wouldn't accept it from any teacher who said, you want me to be successful in my classroom? Let me remove 50% of my students and choose the other 50%. That's what they do in the charter schools.
That's right.
That's what they do in the charter schools. So we couldn't even think about doing something like that, right? But that's what they want to do. Has the principal of this school come out and said, this staff is a great staff, this staff is a working staff, this is a building that has a tradition? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look around this building, this room right here, look at these pictures. That picture up there of that car, that was probably drawn in the 1930s. This building, right in this room, I don't know this for certain, but I do know it for certain, that on December the 8th, 1941, this room was filled. The students were here, and the principal came out, and they said, gentlemen, you know, we've been attacked by the forces of the Empire of Japan, and it is up to you people, right now, to create the engines, to engineer the vehicles of victory. And the staff and the children moved out, and they did just exactly that. And what do we see here today? Okay? A total rejection of tradition, a total rejection of humanity, of all the values that those young men stood up for on that day on December 8th and went out through those doors and fought that victory. Right? That's what this is about. It's about the widgetization, the digitization, value added, right, in terms of human beings. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because I know which side I was on. And that's the question that's going to be asked. Right? Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody.